Hello everyone. First of all, I would like to wish you a very happy and prosperous new year 2021. And in this video, I would like to teach you to make a multi-level RCC staircase in Revit as visible in the view. So as you can see, in this staircase we have got two landings and they all are connected very well. So the connections between the staircase, flights, and the landing are awesome, actually. Perfect. So let's get started. I will close this file first of all, and then I will start from the drawing board. So click on no. And first of all, let's create a new project. So we'll click on new on the welcome screen. And okay, here you can choose any template, not much except mechanical. You can choose structural, you can go with the architectural or the construction template, but here I would like to go with the template, structural analysis template, and we'll click on open. We're going with the new project, so new project and click on OK. Done. Now we'll move to the elevation view and we will just give names to the levels. So level 1 will become ground floor. Yeah, so it's matching. So we'll change this level 2 to first floor, and yes, now we'll go to ground floor and we'll click on the staircase under circulation panel under architecture tab. So click on the staircase or stair command, and before we start modeling the staircase we need to set out several parameters. So first of all, you need to select a type of staircase you would like to make. Since we are going to make a RCC staircase, so verify that cast in place staircase, and under that monolithic stair is selected. And okay, let's set out the constraints. The base level will be ground floor. The top level will not be first floor, it will be none, because we'll be setting the desired stair height to 2970. So 2970. Apart from that, see, the desired number of riser is currently set to 17, and if you see that the actual riser height is non-editable, that means desired number of riser is directly proportional to the actual riser height. For example, if I increase the desired number of risers, the actual riser height will decrease. So let's try that. Let's make it 18. So this will become 165. That's okay. 165 looks good. And we'll set out the actual tread depth to 250. Okay. Apart from that, the run width is actually the width of the single flight. It will be set to 1500. Sorry, 1500. And let's go into the type properties. There also we need some changes, so we'll go to the type properties and okay, let's check. The run type is currently 25 mm nosing, but we do not need any kind of nosing in the staircase, so we'll have to remove it. We'll have to change it. We'll click on these 3 dots and we'll click on duplicate. We'll click create a new type and We'll name it no nosing and click on OK. So the new type has been created. First of all, let's see the parameter structural depth. So if you move your mouse over that, you can see these. What is structural depth? It is the overall structural depth of the run. So it has to be 180. So I'll keep it to 180. And apart from that, no nosing. So the no nosing length will become 0. And okay, all good. Other thing is we do not need our risers to be slanted, so we'll uncheck that. Everything is looking okay. We'll click on OK. Okay. Now coming to the construction, the landing type should be 150 mm. So we'll have to change this also. We'll click on these 3 dots and we'll duplicate and we'll create a new type of landing. 150 mm thickness. You need to maintain a consistency in naming. So the monolithic thickness of the landing will be 150. Okay, and everything else is good. We'll click on OK. Okay, so let's start. First of all, you need to verify that the location line is run left, since actually I would like to start my staircase with the left side. Okay, you'll see that in a moment. Let's click on this and let's click here as a starting point. So you see that imagine that you are standing here and you are moving up. So the left side is this. Left side will be this. And if you see a text there, it's saying 6 risers created, 12 remaining. If I move my mouse towards the left side of the screen, more risers will get added. So you can see the text is changing actually. So we'll keep it to 9 risers created, 9 remaining. So 9 on one side and 9 on the other. So once it says 9 risers created, 9 remaining, I'll make a click. And imagine that you have reached over here and then you reached over here. You are standing here on the mid landing, and so your left will be this side. So we're leaving out 3000 mm and we'll be clicking on this point. So we'll actually now move our cursor to the right and we'll see to that we have created all the risers. Now it's saying 0 remaining, so we'll make a click here. Just checking it out on the 3D view. We'll click on this home icon, default 3D view, and here the staircase is not visible. Reason is we need to check on the visibility graphic overrides if the staircase is enabled in the view. So we need to check the staircase and we'll click on OK. It's in wireframe. I would like to see it in shaded 3D view, the solid view. So we'll change the visual style of the view to the shaded view. All good. We'll rotate it. We'll hold down the shift key and we'll hold down the middle mouse click and we'll move the mouse so it will just orbit it around. And we can have a good look at the staircase now. Okay, cool. Now we are going to add some more landings since we are making a staircase with multi-level landings. We'll need to go to the ground floor structural plan view again, and we need to click on this straight run. We need to check all the properties are intact, no change, and we'll be making the staircase from here. So since we have reached till here already, now we are climbing up. So the left side will be this side. We'll click on this side and when it says that 9 riders created and 9 are remaining, so we'll make it click here. And now we'll check the 3D view. You can see that Revit has automatically added a landing between the flights. So now we'll make another flight and we'll end the session after that. So we'll move to structural plan view and we'll click on the straight run again, and we'll be resuming the run from here. So we have already reached in here, and now we are standing here and we are going to climb up this flight. So my left side will be this, so I'll click on the left and I'll click here. Once it says 9 riders created, 9 remain, all good. We'll make it click here, and now we'll check 3D view again. So it's going perfectly fine. You can see all the connections are good, and the connection between the landing and the flight is perfect. So once you are satisfied, you can click on finish edit mode. Okay, if you have any doubts or something, you can get back to me under comments. Thank you.